Hi, welcome to World Hyundai. Today we're going to take a look at the brand new Hyundai Azera. The 2012 Hyundai Azera just rolled off the trucks this week, which actually is the first week of April. So it's an absolutely fabulous car. We're going to have a chance to take a look at a lot of the features of it. But we start off looking at the fluidic sculpture design of the car. Those of you who have seen the Azera in the past know that this is a radical change from what we had before. And it does look a lot like the other fluidic sculpture design cars, the Sonata, the Elantra, and the Tucson, and even now we're going to see that coming out in the new Santa Fe when it comes out. Every line in the car, every crease is designed to make it look like it's actually moving when it's sitting still, but it's also designed to help with the overall economy of the car. This one has the technology package on it. It's got the Hyper Silver wheels, 19-inch wheels on it. And as we move to the back here, you can see up on the top we've got the panoramic sunroof. The sunroof runs over the whole top of the car. And as you come on down and around to the back, has a very distinctive look on the back with the dual exhaust and the Azera badge on the back of it right there. Car looks like it has pretty much of a low profile. Gets lots of heads turning on it. We've had it sitting out here and people always stop to look at it. So it does look a lot different than some of the other cars that you've seen out here. Take a look here in the front seat. You notice it has a very modern dashboard with lots of nice features in it. And it has some absolutely outstanding safety features too. But let's go ahead and have a look at the power of the car and look under the hood. The Azera is Hyundai's luxury front-wheel drive car. This is a 3.3 liter V6 engine, and it actually develops 293 horsepower. Absolutely outstanding engineering. I'll show you, you can take a look at it. You can see there's lots of pieces and parts in there, but the car itself gets fabulous mileage. It has, for a large car like this especially, has a breakaway motor mount on it, lots of other features that you know, and safety features, crumple zones in the front. Speaking of safety features, the car actually has 2 front airbags plus side airbags for the front seat passengers, has a knee airbag for the driver, and window curtain airbags coming down on both sides of the car. That's just to start with the safety features. We also have a wonderful technology package, or wonderful brake management package with the car that has electronic stability control, traction control, brake force distribution system, and ABS brakes on all the wheels. Why don't we get in and take a little ride? There we are. That tells me I'm in and I got the key someplace. It happens to be in my pocket. No ignition. There is an ignition, excuse me. It's push button ignition, but no place that you have to put the key. Every Azera comes with a navigation system, standard navigation system. This one also happens to have the technology package in it, which adds an infinity sound system and a couple of other things we'll talk about in a minute. Again, we saw that the car has a V6 engine, which helps it get outstanding mileage. So it helps it get outstanding mileage of 29 miles per gallon on the highway and 20 miles in the city. For a luxury car, that's almost unheard of. The interiors are all leather, has Bluetooth capability, so we can pair your phone up to it, make all the calls you want in the Bluetooth technology down here on the steering wheel. Also in the steering wheel we've got the cruise control, And we have all the controls for the audio system. So you can change radio stations, change the mode from FM to AM to XM. The radio, the Infinity radio here has AM, FM, XM. It has a CD player. You can put your iPod or an MP3 player, hook them up. Also has HD radio. More and more stations are starting to come out with their HD formats. I'll take it over here and go on up the expressway so we can see how it does. One of the things that this has that the last Azeras did not have is an active ecosystem. It actually tells you when you're driving the car in the most economical fashion. There's a little green light that comes on the dashboard. Certainly not offensive, and it's nothing that you almost have to look for it to see it, but it is nice to know that you can look down there and make sure that you're doing your best to use the gas in the proper manner, or in the most economical manner, let's put it that way. Another thing that's new with Hyundai is Hyundai's Blue Link technology, which you see up here in the mirror. It actually offers 3 different programs in it. One of them is called Hyundai Blue Link Assurance, which automatically notifies the authorities if, God forbid, you are involved in an accident, if the airbag deploys. It also sends you a monthly update by checking all the systems in the car remotely. Sends you a monthly update to tell you that everything's doing fine with it, or maybe it needs to go in and have something adjusted. There's a built-in turn-by-turn navigation system, and there's also a system that has a lot of other things you can use if you want to remote car starting. You can put a geographic fence into it which says if the car goes beyond certain limits to let you know. And it also has a thing in it, if the car should be taken from you, you can go to the police station and they can actually stop the car, have the car remotely stopped so that it isn't able to be moved. And that all comes from Hyundai on a trial package. One of the programs is a 6-month trial free, and the other 2 programs are 3-month trial free trial. And then, if you want to, you can subscribe to it. Just like the XM radio comes with 90 days, Sirius XM radio, and you can subscribe to that afterwards too if you want to. Car has a great ride to it, extremely comfortable. This one with the technology package has an extension on the driver's seat that puts a little more leg room in it, makes it a little more comfortable maybe than the other one, although I'll tell you I drove the other one too, and there's nothing to worry about there. You've got 2 presets here for the seat, so that when you get in you can just push a button and put it to where you want it. And the seat is has a 12-way adjustable automatic seat, and the passenger seat is a 10-way, I believe. Let's take a look here. Hard to believe the car's a 6-cylinder the way it accelerates. The road I'm going over here right now has a few tar lines in it and some debris on it from a lot they're filling back here. I'm going to take a railroad tracks here and let's see what you think. You can't tell how smooth it was, but the camera didn't jiggle much, so. One of the other nice things about the car is it's got a panoramic sunroof, which I can open here. I'll just open the inside part of it. And on a day like today, it's kind of nice to have. I'm going to shut it back, get rid of some of the noise. The seats in this one are also cooled, or ventilated, excuse me. And you'll notice in the back window there's a sunshade back there, which we currently have up because of the sun. Back to the dealership. Let me show you just a couple of the things about the car itself. Interior wise, again, we talked about the steering wheel and the different pieces and parts that are on it, from the audio controls to the Bluetooth telephone controls over here. And actually with the Bluetooth controls we can activate the navigation system by saying find an address.
You can say, for example, destination help, or say help at any time.
Okay, so we could use it that way without having to go in here and punch things into the navigation system. And then the navigation system itself actually has things like the points of interest, which you can push the little icons here, find the nearest fast food, find the nearest gas station, and it actually will locate them for you. I don't know if you can see on the, there, you can see the little hamburgers I think on there. That's fast foods. Anyway, kind of neat stuff. In addition to that, of course, you can always put in the address you're going to, etc., either by hand or you can do it by voice if you want to also. The hands-free calling is real simple too. You can just make all the telephone calls you want or receive telephone calls. And once we pair your phone up for you and you get in the car, it automatically will recognize that phone and downloads all of your contacts too in most cases. 99% of the phones, they tell us, will work on the contacts. The mirror up here, again, this is the Blue Link technology we talked about with the 3 different programs you can subscribe to later on, but you do get free trials to see if you like them. And this is Home Link here, so you can actually pair or program in up to 3 different Home Link features. For example, garage doors or gates on property, or actually there is a Home Link, the ability to do the lights in the house if you want to do that too through Home Link. In addition, we have the automatic climate control with dual temperature controls on it. We have down here the heated and cooled seats. The rear sunscreen's right here if you ever want to take it down. And there's also a parking assist on this one with a technology package, which gives you rear backup sensors, and when you put the car into reverse, you get a rear camera so you can see exactly where you're going as you back the car up. Overall, it's an outstanding luxury ride in an outstanding premium car from Hyundai. Once you come on in and see the new Azera, I think you'll really enjoy it. I know I do.